Hello and welcome back to part 2 of Nothing But Football.
Part 2.
I'm sure you know the drill by now, what we talk about. If you don't, it's in the title. Read.
Woodwork.
Measure. But yes, guys, thank you for joining us. Nonetheless, besides the jokes, we spoke about, obviously, some news in the Premier League. Then I think now we're going to kind of touch on some other teams, because clearly we spoke about the teams that we favor.
The teams that matter.
Yeah, I guess to us, there's other
the
teams.
teams that matter in world football.
Burnley matters. Burnley's lives matters. Speaking of Burnley's lives matters, I don't know if you guys know, Sean Dykes has been fired.
10 million payout. Shout out to White Lives Matters.
He's already been seen partying in the streets. He's living his life now. Reason not really confirmed, why he's been let go of. And I heard word that there wasn't really even a kind of a goodbye message from Burnley's page. So some people are suspecting something happened. For now, it seems as though there's a group of players who are kind of, running the first team. One including, the current captain, Ben Mee.
As in the interim coach is players active. Huh?
Yes. Yeah. Ben Mee is part of the coaching staff now. I don't know if he's injured or the legs are just giving out, but he's there. I'll ask you guys one simple question. Does this change relegation talk?
100%. 100%.
Yes. You always believed Burnley will go down.
I have no faith in them now.
Yeah. Yeah, to tell you the truth, Sean Dykes, this is what he does. We've seen him do it, time and time again. And I feel as though, I don't know if Burnley can do it. Are they going to rely on their culture to keep them up? I don't think so. I've never heard of Burnley culture. So I think they're going down. I also think maybe the reason why he went down is because that man spent a lot of money this season. Hey?
One player, that guy didn't spend money.
He bought Verhorst, who came from Wolfsburg.
After they sold
Chris Wood.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you're just saying Max Cornet is the guy that they bought.
one player, basically.
But from a Burnley point of view, Max Cornet was a big spending.
Yeah, but for the job he's done, 6 years in the Premier League or so, keeping them up this far.
That's quite a bit, quite long. Yeah.
The budget that he's had over the 6 years, we cannot say he's been spending money.
Okay.
He's the most under-supported. I don't even like his type of football, but he's under-supported.
All right. I guess we can give him credit from that point and say, even though.
And it's going to be one of those OGs that get every job when they replace him. It's going to be Sam Allardyce or, that category.
Which one of the OGs left? Which one of the OGs are left?
Sam Allardyce.
But I'm just saying, Sam Allardyce is it's too easy. I mean, even in his last one where it was West Brom, he failed miserably. You think they bring back Tony Pulis?
No, he's failed miserably in the championship.
Is it?
I think is he fired already?
Fired at Stoke. I have heard which club about it.
Stoke was a long time ago.
I think it was Middlesbrough.
Yeah, Stoke was a long time ago. All right, but yeah, let's change the subject, obviously, to teams that I think are doing well. You might not appreciate this, Uncle Curtis, but yeah, I think.
Facts, bro. You see, teams are doing well. Let's stick to facts.
What do you mean?
Which team you want to talk about? You want to talk about Spurs?
Yeah, we'll talk about Spurs. No, in all fairness, bar their last game, they lost against it's Brighton. Yeah, they lost against Brighton 1-0. Bar that game, I mean they're
doing okay.
Eh?
They're doing okay.
They've been giving fives though. When last did your team give fives?
So don't talk about my team. You say we're not talking about that.
I'm saying you're in the same race.
Yeah, but they're doing okay.
Yeah, man.
If we're doing terribly, they're doing okay.
No, I mean points-wise, we're quite close, but yeah. I mean,
it's not the same amount of points.
It's a turnaround considering not so long ago they were probably around 8th and 9th.
Yeah.
So kudos to them. We'll give them that.
That's why Kane doesn't score.
Eh?
chats where Kane doesn't score. I
Yes.
think it's jumped up a little bit now. It must be like over 10 now.
Yeah.
12.
Also, hey, you've been watching it. Hey, you're a passionate hater, bro. I love it. But yeah,
Invest in his hate.
But speaking on that, I've admired Conte for bringing players who were, left out from the side and bringing them back in. I mean, we were talking about Doherty being a hit and miss.
Yeah.
I've seen him being used a lot this season. Ryan Sessegnon before, while Reguilon was injured, came on and was a competent left wing back substitution. I mean, can we give what's his name Conte some praise?
It's a wing back situation, so I'll give him praise for that. Doherty and wing back.
Yeah, Doherty, that's his
One of the
position,
best.
yeah.
When Tottenham were playing 4 at the back, he struggled.
Yeah.
Put him at wing back, that man is scoring, he's crossing, he's doing everything. So it's no surprise to me. He makes
Harry Winks benches, I'll give him that. I'll give him the points for that.
Hoiberg doing what Hoiberg does. Can't complain about that. So they're doing okay, man.
All right.
They're doing okay.
No, that's good praise from you.
I'm impressed by Kulusevski.
Yeah, he's still
Very good player.
Sure.
Very good player.
Impressed.
I'm assuming if Conte does stay there, he'll probably try his best to keep him.
Was he the one on loan? Because one of them was...
Yeah, no, Bentancur was the permanent buy, and Kulusevski was the loan, because I don't think Juventus is ready to let go of him yet.
Yeah, he's young.
But Bentancur is also starting to you see the value in him, because
you can see he's got some quality.
Yeah, there's no more fighting with Skip, Harry Winks, and all those B grade, C grade players. So yeah, no, but you can see what he's trying to build. But obviously next season, if he does well, is the problem. It's a Conte season. Once he's there for once he's there for a season, that's when he's gonna start calling for things.
If they back him.
Yeah. If he
Nope, they're gonna wait till deadline day and sign average guys. As usual.
But you've seen that guy leave in situations like that.
100%.
And I'm pretty sure they know. So I think they should back him. I mean, Spurs...
They'd be smart to.
Yeah, they would
That squad needs to be updated.
Spurs don't have the budget anymore. They blew their money.
Really? You think so?
They don't have the budget. They blew their chance. Unless they sell Kane. And even with Kane, who's going to buy Kane?
Actually, no. I take it back. You're right.
How old will Kane be now? 30. Is he 30 already?
No, because I'm looking back even at they got decent Ericsson money. Lamela, when they sold him, that wasn't decent money. They even, Ndombele, which they're trying to sell to Lyon.
They want to get less than what they pay.
Yes. No, that's what I'm saying. I'm actually starting to see that, they've been blowing chances. Yeah, I guess. But yeah.
But this season, top 4? Actually, we didn't say predictions, did we?
We did last week.
Yeah, we did last week.
Oh shit, who did you predict?
I said still last week.
Who did I predict?
Spurs.
I predicted Spurs!
Yeah, but this was before you guys had the Ronaldo game.
I'll
watch back the footage. VAR. I don't remember saying Spurs.
Alright, let's watch it back. But
You forget you were 6 points behind. You were way behind.
No, I think
I
they were.
think I would have said Spurs though.
You guys were on 51. Yeah.
Yeah, results win for us.
So yeah, we were supposed to stay at a comfortable 5th place, and then you guys pulled up a result. But to tell you the truth, right now it's I don't even want to call it, because it depends right now what happens. If right players come back for Arsenal, throw Arsenal back in the picture.
I can tell you none of them will win 7 in a row.
Yeah, of course. That's what I'll tell you. Is that
I believe Arsenal can, but we don't have the players.
Then what makes you think they can?
Oh, ye of extremely high faith. We're playing Manchester United, Liverpool. No,
Manchester United, Chelsea.
Yes.
Chelsea.
Thank you very much. Chelsea, Manchester United.
Chelsea away.
Yes. West Ham, Leeds. We still have Tottenham as well. Come on, bro. And Newcastle.
You worry about Newcastle? Come on.
Bro, I'm telling you, those teams. Those are the
snapping boy.
Those are.
Also the snapping.
Have you seen Bruno Guimaraes? But that's what I'm saying. That he's.
You know, I don't have
Oaks are playing for next season's Ferrari.
Oaks no.
Oaks no, bruh.
Like
It's now or never.
we've survived now. What we're playing for now is our positions. As in, like, yeah, I need to make sure that next season they must not look and say we need a left back or we need this. Everyone is playing their balls off.
We'll see.
Speaking of playing their balls off, Chelsea's actually had quite a eventful run of games. From making it into, what did they make a Champions League? How did that go with them?
They're out the Champions League, man.
Oh yes,
Madrid.
Oh yes, from the Madrid fixture. That was a very entertaining game. Benzema showing what Benzema does. I'm sure Micah Richards right now is foaming in his mouth.
What?
Didn't you see?
See what?
So there was a clip circulating. Well, it wasn't circulating. He said it on national TV. Basically, he says, I think this was when Benzema scored his first hat trick.
This season.
First hat trick in Champions League.
This season.
Yeah,
Oh.
I can't remember what game, who he was playing.
Quarterfinal or something.
Yes, or was last 16, something like that. But that's when he said he now recognizes him as one of the top strikers, top number 9s, with Harry Kane and Lewandowski.
Okay.
So then,
Fucking stupid.
yes. So basically, no, but he said Harry Kane mostly, and he's like, and Lewandowski, of course, because Lewandowski obviously won awards the previous season. Oh, that didn't want to come out, but yeah, that's why I said that. So, what do you think about that statement that Benzema's entered the chat of being one of the best strikers alongside Harry Kane?
He's been better than Kane.
Benzema's always been in the chat. It's just that thing of, because Ronaldo was there and Ronaldo was getting the goals. I don't know how that meant Benzema was all of a sudden less than.
Benzema's some season with Ronaldo getting good 20 goals. He's been better than Kane too.
Yeah, he's a better player than Kane. Definitely. At a higher level too.
No,
yeah,
that
definitely.
That I agree with you there. I'd even argue to say, what football does Micah Richards watch? Because I think, like, I mean, Benzema's had.
Look, Kane is boss. Like, they deserve to be in that conversation, both of them.
Yes.
In my opinion.
But for you to say, I think already by that time, Benzema was already on a great scoring record. He was probably over clear double digits.
Therefore, hey, there's 4 Champions Leagues in his pocket.
Yeah.
This is Kane who scores against Aston Villa. Hey, calm down. I'd rather pick the second guy at the Champions League winner than the first guy at we almost made 4th.
Yeah.
It's
true.
a harder level.
But yeah, obviously, I was talking about the fact that Chelsea got knocked out by Madrid. Fortunately for Chelsea as well, they've now made a FA Cup final. I think it's the third FA Cup final in a row that Chelsea have made. Good accomplishment for them. Yeah.
Oh yeah, they lost to Leicester last
Yeah.
season.
And they lost to Arsenal before.
Yeah. So,
They habitual losers at FA Cup.
Oh.
yo, that's going to be tough, eh? I think Tuchel can take it.
Chelsea Liverpool final, hey.
So it's a
I
Chelsea
want
Liverpool.
Liverpool to not take it, but hey.
I mean, Liverpool's also in contention. I saw now they're talking about quadruple. But I mean, every team. I mean, you guys can talk. We've been in situations where both our teams have been in quadruples, have gone from being in a quadruple to nothing in 1 week.
But you know, usually that chat is like about January. You haven't even taken the League Cup yet, or at least this one. It's still at least this one is. There's 7 games to go. You've already taken 1 trophy down. You're in the final of another one. Champions League semi-final now.
Quadruple chat has been
least.
quadruple chat has been happening for a long time. Quadruple chat happened, I think, once Liverpool made it out of the group stages. Yeah, they had already believed that they were going to make it. Not, I think the reporters were already asking Klopp, as in, like, do you have your eye on this? Because your team can do that.
You know what they're trying to do, man? They're trying to match Boss's feet. So English teams can claim we're the best in the world again. Because Barca and Bayern Munich, one club, I know that did the quadruple. No English club has done it, and no English club is going to do it.
Oh, but there's... Okay, but I get you. I guess the treble is the equivalent because those countries only have one domestic cup. This is a treble because there's two. But it's the same thing. It's winning. But
can you maybe say quadruple from that point of view? Maybe you'll say it's what from our point. FA Cup, we don't take Carabao seriously. League Cup, Champions League, and then we'll say quadruples the Super Cup.
You could.
I mean, the modern days quadruple.
If you're talking that Barca feat, I think there was like in a 12-month period where Barca like won 6 trophies or something, but including Club World Cup, and all those kind of things.
That's what I was gonna say. That's the only thing they can really do. Well, I mean, quadruple in English terms will still be a magnificent feat. Do you think they can do it?
No.
Yeah, they can. They really, really can. They really, really can because
they're one injury away from a keeper, one injury away from. We saw what happened.
They're one injury away from?
Their keeper. And one injury.
Their number 2 is not bad. Kelleher is alright.
You saw what he did with Champions League, fam.
No. That's Karius. That's Karius. They got rid of him very quickly. Kelleher.
He's still there.
Yeah?
He's still there.
You're lying.
He is.
You're lying. What does he do? Does he put the cones out?
No. What I'm trying to say is, man, we saw how Man City.
Because I'll show you. I'll even go into the squads.
Nah, he can't. He must be out on loan. Maybe he's still on their books, but no ways.
Yeah, number 22 registered this season. He's there.
What I was trying to get.
But obviously he'll never play because Liverpool, who claim they're a forgiving club, are not.
Nah, and he went out on loans and pulled out clangers there. Also, he's done.
What I was trying to get at, man.
Yeah.
It won't happen. Look at what happened to Man City when they played Atletico. They got their players kicked the shit out of, like, picked up 2-3 injuries.
And won the game, though.
Yeah.
They
but
got through.
I'm not talking about that game.
Yeah.
You lost 3 players to play Liverpool on the weekend.
Sure.
Same thing could happen to Liverpool very easily.
But they've got better depth now.
Not as deep as Man City.
Yeah, not as deep as Man City, 100%. But I mean, now you lose a Mane, there's a Diaz or whatever.
But they play in another Spanish club. They could get their players kicked out.
Who is the draw out?
Villarreal.
Who's the semi-final? Villarreal. Come on, they're favorites.
I'm not saying
for
they
who
could win the game. I'm saying they could.
Villarreal versus
Liverpool.
I'm saying Liverpool could come up with injuries that affect every other competition.
Oh, sure.
You remember what happened with Bayern, right?
Sure.
You because I can tell you why they what happened. Because apparently when Bayern came out and then they were facing against Villarreal, the coach said we need to tie this game up in one leg, essentially. And then guys took it personally, said nothing.
Yeah, not Emery. Emery knows knockout football.
That's what I'm saying. So guys took it personally and said, "Oh, okay, you guys are, you think we're nothing? We'll show you." So that's why I say, knowing Klopp is not the type who's going to go into a game and underestimate someone.
Sure, but that man doesn't rotate.
But I was going to say, Villarreal, you never write them down. You never write them out in.
But Liverpool's favorites.
They didn't rotate, my boy.
Yeah, I hear you. But I'm saying who's favorites?
Liverpool.
Exactly.
In this, well, it's what? Liverpool, City, Villarreal, and
Madrid.
And Real Madrid.
You know, these are 4 clubs.
I think there's no.
I do not want to see win a Champions League.
I think there's no favorites.
No, I'm saying Liverpool is favorites for the semi-final tie against.
Villarreal. Okay.
But true. If that works out, then they're in another final. They're neck and neck towards the end of the season. You're asking me if I think they can do it. I'm saying yeah, they can. They've got a good possibility. You're close enough. You're in one final already.
I really hope right now, Mane's been carrying that Liverpool team. Like I said to you guys, I told you guys this about 2 weeks ago. I said this, the amount of finals that Mohamed Salah has lost has done something to him as a player. Whether he'll recover in time to play these finals is a question that remains to be seen. But yeah. But I guess you can count on the new boys. The new boys have been trying.
I give them the FA Cup, Champions League and the league. I think it's a stretch for them.
Yeah, I can give them. I can give them.
So look, I don't think they'll win a quadruple. 100%. It's that hard. But I'm saying, as far as a chance goes, hence I'm saying usually that quadruple chat comes in January or something. You haven't even taken a League Cup. Then that chat dies when you get knocked out the League Cup. They've at least taken that. There's what are we in April? The season ends next month. They're a month away.
No World Cup up until November.
Yo.
What has happened with that World Cup? Oh, did you guys see what's his name? The ambassador or what do they call it? The mascot
Of the World Cup.
The World Cup.
Oh, it's a ghost.
It's a ghost.
No, it's not a ghost. It's dressed in the traditional way. You know
Casper, man. Casper,
yes.
the friendly ghost.
So it looks like a ghost, but it's dressed in those white robes. The Saudi.
Oh, what do you call it? A burqa or something?
Burqa is the one is for the woman.
Oh, sure.
But the guys, I don't know what it's called. Those ones that the sheikhs wear.
Yeah.
So I've been seeing that there's like all those jokes saying, are those all the ghosts of the people who died in construction? So yeah.
No, man, this is a ghost.
Yeah.
What is this?
It's that outfit. You know that outfit that the Saudi princes wear?
Yeah,
So you can imagine,
this is a ghost, bro.
but you can imagine the jokes that have been coming out.
What do they say it is?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Yes. But it should be an interesting World Cup, man. Normally I actually don't think it's going to be a bad World Cup. I think it'll be a good World Cup. Remember when it was in Russia and people said the Russian World Cup was not going to be good, and then it actually turned out to be a decent World Cup.
So it's called Laib. The World Cup 22 mascot is a traditional Qatari Gutra who comes from an alternative universe inhabited by World Cup mascots. It's a ghost.
All right.
But
But
you guys got anything else to say? Any other chats?
man. Don't really know. We haven't really. That's why I wanted to round off the conversation about Chelsea, the forgotten middle brother, because you don't want to.
Chelsea's got third guaranteed, man. Arsenal screwed that up royally.
No, that's why I said let's talk about the middle brother, because we were starting the conversation about middle brother, but then we ended up on Liverpool. But yeah, middle brother, their position seems to be sealed. They've even got. I mean, now they have games in hand. But hey, this is another situation where games in hand end up being detrimental to your position.
You know what it is with me, Chelsea? I think Chelsea is in a funny place as a club right now.
Yeah.
With the ban and everything, third place will be decent this season. But not being able to sign players, not be able to prove going forward next season, Chelsea looks different. They could go from third to fifth.
Nothing's going to happen to those guys, bro.
No, but they still can't sign players right now.
But that's what I'm saying right now.
Yeah, it depends on when the sale happens or like when they feel sorry for the guy who got poisoned.
But this is what I'm saying. All that needs to happen is somehow Russian war ends.
Sure.
So that thing's not ending anytime soon.
But that's why I'm saying you never know. It could end in a month. He just needs between now and next season. How many months is that? It's about
It's August. What's next season?
August. So it's
will
about
they bring it early? Actually, how will they accommodate for the break in November? Will they bring the season early?
I think so. I forget.
And then is there a break in the middle?
Yeah, for the World Cup. The World Cup's in November.
In the middle of the season.
So all he needs to do is survive for 4 months. The war can end in 4 months.
He needs to not get poisoned.
No, yeah, and not chat. Because he hasn't spoken. All we hear is this guy who owns a vegetable shop wants to buy Chelsea. He's calling all his vegetable shop friends to come buy Chelsea. Oh, no, they can't do it because they looked at the books. It's too much of a loss. It's the same story.
At the same time, even let's say he gets control of his club, it's not in time to enact any transfer plan.
With his money, of course.
With his money. You're telling me?
Let's say,
of course it is. Tottenham does deadline day every year.
I
Yeah.
don't think they'll make deadline day.
Eh?
I don't think they'll make deadline. I think at
So
earliest September.
You saying if let's say he gets off or whatever, or they give it back to them start of what's the last month of the transfer window? August. Let's say even it gets cancelled 15. You're telling me in 2 weeks they're not signing anyone?
See, but the thing is now you're not taking into account when they do those bans, they do it at 3-4 month intervals.
Chris, they don't have a transfer ban from UEFA or whatever. No. They've got that government hold thing that says this is your access. So but once it's lifted, it doesn't stop you.
No. It's 3 months. Again, you forget it. It's up for review in May.
But
3 months at a time.
But remember when they were saying that they can't sell tickets, it's only season ticket holders. Did you see how the Chelsea Stadium looked the last time they played at home? They filled it up. They said that they have to travel with buses. Yeah, they can't. Again, players have to give up their.
What was the workaround for that for the tickets? They were saying the away fans can still buy tickets because it won't be. They found workarounds for that. But the actual ban, where you can't receive money from your sponsors, where you can't receive money from any sources like that, it's 3 months at a time.
But I'm saying, look at small things. 3 said they're removing what's his name? Sponsorship of the shirt. They're still there.
Okay. But I'm not arguing about that stuff. I'm arguing about government regulations. You see how tedious government is.
But I'm going to tell you, those flimsy bastards, once petrol starts to look like it's going to get high, I'm telling you now, they will say, okay, Sharp, the war's over. They're going to eventually agree. Sure. And then
when they say the war's over, they're going to say, Roman Abramovich played a big part in it.
They're going to say that guy that you guys have been punishing for nothing.
Again,
put him on.
I'm with you when they say that you'll run the club again. I'm saying he won't have time to enact anything. It's literally
we'll see.
Maybe control the club in September.
But that's why I say we'll see.
Because they're going to push the season forward a bit because the World Cup.
Yeah.
So you can't say August. If it starts July, you're screwed.
It'll be interesting to see. But yeah, all I'm trying to say is that those flimsy bastards, once that oil price gets to a certain level, they're going to start saying, okay, now, let's talk, guys. Let's talk. But yeah, I think we can leave it there. We've kind of rounded up on many talks of the footballing world. I'm looking at who else to shout out to. Well, I guess we shouted out
Shout
Brentford.
out to Leicester City. It seemed that the new top 4 that kicked Arsenal out.
It'll only start a week early. It'll start on the 6th of August.
Oh, okay. That's not,
That's a weekend.
Not different. I'm looking, Leicester. Shame. Leicester's suffering because I think Vardy's days are done.
I think he's barely played. He's probably been injured.
Yeah. I told you guys, man.
I can't remember what he had.
When Vardy was scoring, I'm like, Vardy might be done. Now it's Vardy.
No, because he's got like stupid injuries. Like he had a
hernia.
He had a hernia. He had something like it's small things that are just keeping him out. Shame when he comes back, he does perform. You can still see.
He's an old man.
But I wouldn't say
he's still 10 goals in 18 games.
Yeah, but he's still an old man.
Sure, but can you call him done with that record?
No, but that's what I'm saying. He's not done, but it's one of those where it looks like the effects of previous seasons. You know, the Red Bull talks and all that stuff. I think this guy needs help now. As in, he can't just be the sole provider of goals.
Yeah, he's 35.
Yeah, which I do believe that Patson, Daka in time, and Inacio will do a decent job. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see. No one else to actually shout out. Bruno Guimaraes, hey man, he's doing well.
Shout out to Newcastle.
Yeah, no, he was a good player, targeted by everyone, our teams included. But obviously Newcastle, the new money just flexed on the table.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So it seems to have worked out because I remember Curtis was also throwing out some insults to that guy, saying, you're gonna fall with them. It seems to have worked out. And congratulations to you guys, Newcastle.
What? I didn't say Newcastle was good.
No, I'm saying when Bruno Guimaraes got there, when there was the speculation he's going to us, and it was the typical sour response.
I said, do not. You chose Newcastle. Keep my club's name out your mouth.
Oh, okay.
Simple as that.
All right.
Why in your press release have you got tweets about Arsenal wanting to sign a player?
Oh, okay.
Keep my club's name out your mouth.
All right. Yeah. But yeah, I guess we can round that off. We've basically touched on what we felt was news this week. I think closer to the times, obviously, we'll start to obviously address Champions League. I feel like we haven't addressed Champions League. Maybe it has been of sourness because none of our teams are in. Because I do remember when Lucas's team was still in, we'd have Champions League discussions, you'd have conversations, but now they've dried up. like the rivers of Babylon.
Oh, we've got Liverpool, Chelsea, and Villarreal in the semi-finals, man. Who cares about those clubs?
Hmm?
Who cares about Liverpool, Man City, and Villarreal? Who cares about those clubs?
Dog, Madrid has been.
Yeah, you see how I left Madrid's name out?
Yes. Okay, fair.
We wanted Bayern Munich, we wanted United over there, we wanted bigger clubs there. Who cares about those clubs?
Yeah, actually. Chelsea right now, no one cares about them.
Even
No, not
Liverpool,
Chelsea, sorry.
I'd love it if Villarreal win the Champions
Love
League,
it,
though.
man, but I'm saying in terms of engagement,
No, I get you.
who cares about Villarreal?
We'll engage with them once they've won.
Yeah, then we can be like, it's the Monaco of the Champions League years.
I actually want Pep to get a Champions League.
Funny enough,
Unfortunately, Madrid's
so
my
do
second
I.
team, so I'm supporting Madrid in that one. But I don't mind if Pep won one.
No, that's what I'm
That guy's
thinking.
too great.
No, like, shame, man.
Anybody but Liverpool.
No, you know why? Can I tell you why I want Pep to win Champions League?
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of guys, i.e., Chelsea fans, Chelsea, Liverpool, Man United, and Arsenal fans. When City wins, it doesn't hurt you.
Sure.
Because you don't see them as great.
Sure.
And I feel as though when those guys win, we're also gonna all start to now see
I'll still view City the same way.
if they win Champions League.
Yes, I will.
Nah,
Will
bro.
you view Pep the same way, still?
Yeah, man.
Because
Nah,
the
Pep is
the
great.
stick that's used against him is he haven't won a Champions League without
Yes.
Messi.
No, I hear you, man. But I'll
Yes.
still view him the same way, man. Because, dog, if I want to hate, I can hate.
Sure.
Man.
All right.
And my thing will be, you bought 4 fullbacks like it was nothing. Money gave you the Champions League. You just got it right after 4 seasons.
Okay.
Right. But
You know
that's
I'm
what
saying?
everyone.
If I-
But that's
if
what
I wanna
everyone
hate,
does,
I'll
though.
find a reason to hate.
All right, I'll leave your hating for another episode.
Then I'll just be like, nah, Klopp did it better.
Yeah, let's leave the hating for now. But yeah, guys, thank you guys for joining us for this week's episode. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I think we're gonna watch the Manchester United versus Liverpool game. Maybe hearts will break. Maybe hearts might not break. But obviously, there's some very good classic games coming up.
No.
Yes.
Channel your inner Mourinho. Park the
Yes.
bus.
So there's some very good games coming up, and we'll be discussing them. And they involve a lot of heartbreak or happiness. So let's see which one comes. But yes, guys, thank you very much for joining us, gents. Say your piece. I don't know what you want to say.
I never thought I'd be sad that Scott McTominay and Fred can't make a game. I'm freaking shitting myself because they can't make this game.
Gang, gang.
Peace out, I guess.
Matic,
Gang,
though.
gang.
Matic is there.
That's all I'm
It's
going to
too slow
say.
for a Liverpool game.
Any
Gang,
day could be
gang.
Matic Day, dog.
He's good on the ball. He can evade the press, but once they start running at us, he
That's what I
can't
said.
cover Salah.
Any day can be Matic Day. Harry Maguire, I trust you, my bro.
Yo.
All right. But yes, guys. Cheers. Thank you so much.